Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 29. I actually look forward to playing this game. It's really very good. Were these all level 7? I guess they were.
I've heard about a village where the believers of the old faith and Christianity used to live together in peace. Until the curse of the wasteland reached them too. Since then, it's been a living hell, despite the efforts of Sir Tegger, the protector of the village. He seems like an extraordinary knight to have achieved this much. So I decided to send out my men to help him out.
Let's go. This new bow is going to make taking out the garbage so much easier. Or taking out the trash, or taking out the rubbish, depending on your region. Taking out the refuse, the rest of all, the garbage. Okay, I've run out of trash.
I feel so tired. Are you real, or just another figment of my imagination? I'm not so sure anymore. I must have been working for days. My bones are aching. Care to help me raise another cross? I promised my daughter I'd raise as many crosses as I can. There is still hope. It's the Fisher King's
Still
curse.
hope.
Where you were standing was once a lush woodland. Then the corruption swept over like a filthy tide, withering everything in its wake. The village nearby was my home, where I raised children with a loving wife. They are all gone, but maybe their souls can be laid to rest. They sacrificed everything to save the people, but it wasn't enough. I've forsaken them. Not before you help me put an end to this nightmare. Then my sword is all yours.
What do you need?
A merciful death for my son, daughter, and wife. Or what is left of them. But now they live again, stuck in a rotting shell. I can't do it alone. I just can't. Will you help me or not? Either way, please, don't waste more time.
Killing your family, how could we refuse such a knightly duty?
Each cross stands for a soul to be saved from damnation. My daughter told me to erect them before the curse took her. Sir Tegger, I served as Arthur's counselor and cupbearer, but no one remembers my name.
No one remembers my name. 4 armor. He is not the most heavily armored knight out there. He is a vanguard.
It's all hazy. I battled King Arthur and we both died. Still, we both live.
Okay, really shouldn't. The game really shouldn't repeat that dialogue over and over and over. It makes less and less sense as the game goes on. Uh-oh.
Tegger, the Fisher King's lapdog. So you finally decided to leave the safety of your rotten Christ.
I've no quarrel with you. Just let us pass. There is enough death already.
Your king poisoned our lands. Everyone who bowed to him must die. Then maybe Balor will have mercy on us.
I also lost everything dear to me. For the last time, let us pass, and we shall be on our way.
Are you begging now, Christmonger? We need fresh bodies to finish what your whelping started. Thanks for bringing your friends along.
What are you savages up to? Let the village die in peace.
Oh, we shall make sure that nothing remains here. Now fight well to please the gods.
Okay.
The Lord is my witness.
Brave, brave Sir Balin. Okay, he's not that fast.
No mercy for the wicked.
Unfortunately, I have no mage with which to control his speed. Man, that's not bad at all.
The Lord is my witness.
Get out of there.
I am ready.
None can stand in my way.
Wash! Lost Commoner. Wonder why its health is in blue.
Hang in there.
Gonk.
For king and country.
That was some serious focus fire they gave him. Okay, apparently quietly drinking a potion also
No mercy for the
breaks
wicked.
cover.
I fight for honor.
Kneel before your king.
I am ready.
I can take them all.
Your
Hold the
command?
line, boys. Oh man, that damage is massive. Burn, you wretch! Okay, they're not quite sure who to focus fire now.
Hurt. Keep fighting. For honor.
Wahaha!
Your orders?
Oh, he's stunned.
Kneel before your king.
Not enough AP left.
I fight for honor.
The Lord is my witness.
She's not been attacked yet, and she's got the special power to dodge the first attack on her and to counter-attack it. So I'm hoping that he will take the opportunity to shoot at her out in the open.
None
And then
can
realise
stand in my way.
that that is a supremely bad idea. He should bleed to death, but I'm not going to risk it. Whoa.
Suffered a light wound.
Blessings.
He didn't go for it.
Lord Almighty, will this killing ever end? They wanted my head because I served King Palace before he turned into a monster called the Fisher King. My son, Lon, who, unlike my daughter, refused Christianity. He started a pagan ritual to save the village. Yes, they were. We let them choose whatever path they wanted to take. I married the daughter of a tribesman, you see.
I see.
We all...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that dialogue. Oh well.
This is the village where the people of Christ and the followers of Old Faith lived together, peacefully. When the Fisher King's curse struck, we fought the inevitable with prayer and old magic. We saved a few souls, but not from death. Some villagers rose again as monsters. Some are just harmless prowlers who kept their sanity. Soon you shall see. And somewhere between these crumbled huts, my once beloved wife is haunting.
Let's not go for the campfire just yet.
I know, points.
I am humbled by the Lord's gift.
We'll probably take a bit more damage. Probably take a little bit more damage before we avail ourselves of the campfire.
Not a step further, iron-skinned snakes. Your plague will devour everything unless we finish the ritual. The one King Pelham spread across our lands like gangrene. The very one Tega's son foolishly tried to tame. He came to this sacred place where blood used to run like a river to appease the gods. He grabbed the sacrificial dagger and failed. Now it's up to us to make amends. The boy sacrificed villagers here before the plague took him as well. But the ritual's incomplete until he also takes the blade.
So you have to sacrifice the boy.
We have no other choice. He's already dead anyway. Leave, or behold the ritual with your heads on a pike. All the better. Baylor always thirsts for more blood.
Have you got your god confused with corn?
Awaiting your command.
Just
Your
wondering.
command.
Okay, 15 damage. That is how much damage the weapon does. But it should do 5 more because of the first strike bonus on it. Or maybe it is because he's got a shield. He's got 30% block.
Christ on the cross.
Well, at least they haven't got any
Kneel before your king.
archers. I can just back up enough to get out of his reach. I do miss having slow, that is for sure.
At your service, my lord.
You are my liege lord.
Awaiting your command.
Let's go like this.
At your service, my lord.
Well, I guess this is one way to crowd control. Oh! Okay, never mind, he's ranged.
Nothing serious.
And a bowman just came in from off the map.
I fight for honor.
Your orders?
Hulk smash!
I'm here to serve.
The Lord is my witness.
For my Camelot.
Awaiting your command.
Sinners shall bleed.
Boing.
I fight for honor.
Pluff. I needed to save him.
None can stand in my way.
I fight for honor.
No mercy for the wicked.
Something serious.
I'm shocked that these shots are actually penetrating all that armor.
I serve the Lord.
Nail him to a wall.
The Lord is my witness.
I gotta save him.
Take them.
None can stand in my way.
For king and country. Ready to fight.
Okay. Get behind the meat wall.
At your service, my lord.
What? Becomes invulnerable for 1 turn.
None can stand in my way.
Well, that's unhelpful.
For king and country.
I am still breathing.
Nice! He tried to go after a weak target and paid the price
Ready
for
to
it.
fight.
Your orders?
Time to feed the ravens.
Your command?
No mercy for the wicked.
Gonna burn your village down.
My lord.
For my Camelot.
Go ahead and check the crap out of him.
At your service, my lord.
Ready to fight.
Your orders?
Awaiting your command.
Pull back, my crippled friends.
Blessings.
Leave the heavy armor on the front. Oh, damn! That was a big heal.
I'm rattled. Ah, the pain. Your command?
Time to feed the ravens.
Man, these boys are strong.
The Lord is my witness.
Oh! I'll be back.
Resting is over.
Go for the armor. The HP disappears pretty quickly once the armor's gone. Definitely getting abused on this mission, that is for sure.
A place to rest.
You know what? I'm still hurt enough that this is worth doing.
I feel refreshed.
The gods are pleased with your offerings, Father. Oh, all the sweet blood your friends have spilt.
Lon, my son, what did you do?
What you and Anise couldn't. Saving the people with crosses. Begging to your pitiful Christ.
I never scorned your beliefs, my son. We have long accepted that you have chosen the old faith. But human sacrifices?
First, the villagers brought me lambs to kill. The gods didn't listen. Then the fathers and mothers came, offering their necks, hoping the children could be saved.
Lon, you are going to burn in hell for this. Pray to the Lord Christ and repent.
I'm already there, Father. Did you know that Mother also came to save you and Anise? With a heavy heart, I also put her to the blade.
You sacrificed
God.
your mother to please the pagan gods. You are a monster, Lon. You are insane.
The everlasting circle is about to close, Father. Time to offer your neck to me. Otherwise, Mother's and Anise's sacrifice was in vain. Or kill yourself right where you stand.
I shall hear this blasphemy no more. The curse left nothing of my son in that husk. Knights of Camelot, attack!
Alright. It's the Lost.
No mercy for the wicked. Defend yourself.
Bosh.
For my Camelot.
I love lining.
Mercy for the wicked.
The fact that it doesn't require any line of sight just makes it so good for picking off these fools.
I fight for honor. I am ready.
Hang on. Can't reach. And neither can he.
Your orders? Ready to fight.
Now, of course, the bodies are in the way.
The Lord is my witness.
The Lord is my witness.
Alright, let's just pull back.
I fight for honor.
Awaiting your command. At your service, my lord.
No point in risking taking hits when there's no need.
Your command.
Your command.
I fight for honor.
Finish him. Fatality.
Easy there.
Oh, what did you see?
Garbage or real treasure this time?
Man, this has been a bit of a rough mission so far. I have actually taken
I spent all my life in the
a
court.
fair bit of damage.
I began to feel the lure of all those nightly quests I had to miss.
Let's hold on to that for now.
A prize for the blood and
Oh, I was so happy. About to have my firstborn. Then, the blackness came. I gave birth, screaming in terror, to a sack of lukewarm, stillborn flesh. So I clawed out my own eyes, so as not to see.
Alright. Well, that was pleasant. Oh, great. Just what I wanted.
Come forth, creature. I serve the Lord.
no mercy for the
Plonk.
wicked.
Actually, do you know what? Now you can block.
Awaiting your command.
Wash.
I serve the Lord.
Still too far away.
For my Camelot.
Five range. 3 AP, 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're still just barely out of range.
I'm here to serve.
If I move forward to engage the Pict, then I will be in range. So,
Time to feed the ravens.
I think the correct move is to back away
Defend yourself.
just a little bit. Woof. Brave, brave Sir Balin. Ha ha! That's so good. Oops.
Onwards.
Damn it.
No mercy for the wicked.
Get stuck in there, Mordred. No one wants to target him anyway. Let's go real sneaky like.
I fight for honor. Your orders?
Let's keep the archer behind the keep the archer behind the armor.
Words of the earth.
Your command?
No mercy for the wicked.
Zap. Okay, pretty much all of her abilities are on cooldown.
Kneel before your king.
Double damages! Okay. Time to die.
I serve the Lord.
I fight for honor.
I fight to shanky shanky.
None can stand in my way.
Alright, she
No
moves, she
mercy
dies.
for the wicked.
For king and country.
Let's see what she does. She decided not to move.
At your service, my lord.
This fight is over.
Good work, tanks of Camelot. Let's go back and heal. This is a surprisingly brutal mission so far. I'm definitely missing having my mage, that's for sure. Oh wow, it healed. Oh, of course, because he's got HP to armor. So it also healed his armor. Okay, good.
It's a shrine.
It's a shrine. Let's leave it. Shrines that look like that are not usually good for you.
Easy there.
I hoped for something more.
Okay, this doesn't look like
Let's
a.
kneel down and pray.
Oh, another campfire. Sweet. I was going to say this doesn't look like a battle where I can reposition. Alright, that's it for now. We're out of time, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.